Hello there guys, Rackets96 here with a channel update. Pretty much got a lot of everything going on here. So to start off, these are all my customs and upcoming projects, as well as some figures that I have not put out reviews on yet. First off, there is two commandos. The one, I have not given him a name yet, but my yellow commando, as well as I am working on the purple one here still, adding ammo packs and stuff like that. There's the 212th converted 250 my two Senate commandos. Commander Bly still kicking. The pilot Blitz. And there's still the Geonosian squad. Pretty cool. My first custom, my custom Commander Fox. And then there's a new custom that does not have a video yet. That is my custom Commander Cody. I do like him a lot. I'll be putting out a video on him very soon. And there's kind of my test subject. He's just a Mandalorian that has seen better days. Then I do have some projects going on over here. I am working on some droids right now. I do custom clones, so I figured I'd try some custom droids. Why not? I have thousands, probably not thousands, but probably tens and tens and tens of, I probably have over 50 droids. A lot of them are from older sets. These two aren't, because I really wanted the straight arms. But going along with that, there's a droid arm up there actually drying. I'll be able to focus because there's the light right there. So, but that's what that is. That is actually standing on my reverse tweezers. They actually do come with a stand, so it is very nice. I don't have to physically hold them. So going on, really, I do have a lot of battle packs lately. I got 2 of the Senate Commando battle packs, as well as I just had some Senate Commandos lying around. So one battle pack, and I just had a random guy just sitting up here, looking pretty cool. There's the guns, and then the speeder you get with the 41st battle pack. That is the majority of my 41st. Not all of it, but just the majority. Going on back there, I did redesign or remove everything in my workspace. So that's all my paints back there. Paint thinner, Nerf gun hanging on the wall. That's actually my first custom Nerf gun, or modded Nerf gun. Really, there's 2 of them. The other one's the orange one sitting there. But we'll get to that in a minute. Paint boxes, gloves and the paint would be in the bottom. The items being painted or spray painted would be at the top. My new lamp light, plugged in up there. And then pretty much everything I use is here. Everything from toothpicks, fabric, plastic for make Virablades, sandpaper, kind of random things from battle packs, basically. Guns from Clone Army Customs, some helmets, stuff like that in there. Paint brushes. That's actually tinfoil in there. The chain are used to do thermal detonators. Some really, I don't even really know. But there's my metal. Some wire that I use, as well as some foam. Always got to have foam. Paper. Why I have paper, I don't really know. Helmet attachments, as well as some helmets. Some waist capes in there. There's where I keep guns, new style, old style, all that. In there is also some bladed weapons that I plan on cutting and using. Up there is kind of my the materials I'm using, and clearly I'm not going to throw fabric away, so I always keep that handy. There's my tools, my pliers, plastic saw, some knives, cutters, scissors, stuff like that. Another pair of scissors, wire cutters, or wire strippers in case I want to use that. Foam paint brushes. I actually use them for a lot. Glue, super glue, model glue, plastic to plastic, metal to plastic. I use the super glue a lot, I will say. Sharpies, I really don't like using Sharpies. But I do initial and sign the inside of my modded Nerf guns. So if I ever were to get rid of them, my name is on the inside of them. Don't really know why I do that, but... And down there I have files and screwdrivers and stuff like that. And that's really it. So, oh, before I forget, I'm trying to make all of my custom armor that I do. Pretty straightforward, so I actually have a card cut out to the elbow or the bicep pad, and then the gauntlet or the wrist pad, whatever you want to call it. I have it cut out so it makes it nice and easy. It's a little thick. I'll probably end up using a business card or something like that. But to the custom Nerf guns, that is a Nerf Zombie Strike Side Strike Elite, by the way. This is what it looked like before it was painted, except for it was blue. It came in a double pack. Now the mods that were done here, I don't know if you can see straight down the barrel. The air restrictor has been removed, as well as all the nonsense in here. You know, just the extra weight, things you didn't really need were taken out. Everything was re-lubed with white lithium grease back there. A lot of it, you can still kind of see it coming out in the trigger. So the trigger pull is wonderful, as well as it's nice and easy to prime. I can pretty much do it. I can't actually because I'm wearing PJ pants, but I can stop it. There we go. Now that dry firing, I do not recommend because there's no air restrictor in there. And that's putting a lot of stress on that plunger tube in there. And it probably will eventually crack, but 2 of these are like $22 at my Kmart, so I'm not really worried about them. But that's really it. I mean, clearly I painted the other one. We're coming up on Halloween, so I really want to do Halloween colors. But I really, considering it's Nerf, and I really want to stick with it. Just pick it up here. I really want to stick with it. So the trigger pull on this one is actually even better because I lubed the you-know-what out of it. Because paint was starting to scratch. You can actually kind of see it. There is no clear coat over this. So this is just, it was a gray automotive primer. And then a black automotive primer. You can see I did a semi-gloss because I do actually like when my guns shine. But of course, putting the primer down was wonderful. And I did all the accents and orange, Nerf and orange. And then there is actually silver. You can kind of see it. It kind of glares every now and then around some of the edges. As well as in the bottom, I made a hole so you can have an extra dart. So, you know, you can carry 2, 3 loaded, so you can carry an extra. I mean, practically, you see it in some of the new Elite Blasters. You can carry 1 extra dart in a Rampage. I hate to tell you, but you have a clip. 1 dart isn't going to help you in a Rampage, so figured I'd just adapt that and bring it here. So I did. I actually drilled a massive, tiny little hole, and then sanded it and drilled it out to be that big hole. It hugs a dart a little bit. I don't have a dart around here to show you, but it hugs it really well. I mean, it would probably ruin a dart at some point, but I would never physically keep a dart down there all the time. It's more of like a backup. You know, you use your front 2, front 3, you fire the first one, and then boom, you have an extra. Same mods done on this. The O-ring and everything has been re-lubed. There's also, on both of them, there's a little strip of electric tape underneath the O-ring to get a tighter seal, as well as a lot of white lithium grease, which the trigger pull on this is ridiculously smooth now, as well as the same cocking. But because, you know, there is paint down here, there's a lot of white lithium grease on there as well. And it just sits on the wall there. I'm not going to be able to do it now. It's going to fall off. There we go. So going on here, this used to be the, what was it? Can't remember what it was now. Oh, jeez. Well, this used to be a sight. I mean, it broke a while ago. And these holes, these rings I call them, were out of a Firefly. Used to be able to put extra darts. Well, now I can carry 3 extra darts. So, I actually have this set up. Would actually be, I'm going to be honest, this is a sidearm I actually would use because of this. And here it is on there. So, on a side strike, this one doesn't have the hole in the bottom. You can carry 3, and now you can actually physically carry 6 darts ready to go. So you have your top one, you fire that one, you have your bottom 2. Well, now you have 3 more below that. And they go in just enough, they don't get in the way of your trigger finger. You actually see the white lithium grease coming out there from all the lube I put in there. They just barely miss your hand, and then this, well, we all know N-Strike attachments aren't the best, but they're pretty strong. They're super glued, and plastic to plastic glued on there as well. So they're really strong. I can hit them on the counter. Twist. The end strike rail pops off before they do. I've tested it. I've dropped it, slammed it on the ground, threw it against the wall. They do not come off. It's very stable and stationary. Actually, pretty much symmetrical too. One's a little off to one side, but that is, I mean, that's my review. Really, it's a channel update. Back there, I still have a stock back there I'm still working on. These all came off of the same, I can't even remember it. Oh, God. Oh, the Nerf Recon. There we go. That's the stock off of it. I plan on strengthening it and painting it. And then I do like that it has an extra ammo clip, so that's the only reason I'm doing it. Well, there is a container of really Nerf parts. I had old Fireflies that the trigger mechs went on them. They're not from the Elite series, so, I mean, the range kind of was terrible on them anyway, so I decided to take them apart and try and fix them, but the springs were shot. The return springs for the trigger. So I decided to get rid of that. I had one of them that was in good shape, and the other one I tried to paint, but I wasn't really as good as painting as I am now. I didn't disassemble the blaster, I just painted it. So it was terrible, and the mechs inside were worn from constant use, as well as the paint just looked terrible. So that is my channel update. A lot of things going on here. There'll be a couple updates out on this, as well as a bunch of other stuff. Maybe some reviews of these battle packs. I do really like them. Don't mind the body just sitting here. I was working on trying some paint on these white arms, but not going so well. So that is my my channel update, guys. Thanks for thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If you want to see anything, that is wonderful. And then I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.